How you doing? Scotty Bear back with another video. This video about the cost of Airbnbs are really falling. Whereas last month I think I paid right around $283 for a month at the current Airbnb I'm at. This is private room. It's quite nice actually. The senora has she cooks 2 meals a day, and the hospitality is definitely nice, and it's cheap. If you can believe it, man, it is about to get a little cheaper. I'm looking at a couple places. Maybe one of them is about $186. That's for a full apartment. Another one about $125. I mean, actually, I believe lowering your header is probably, the most important part of this situation. I know most people don't have that luxury, but I think that is probably the biggest problem most people are facing right now. They're so far beyond their means, and some of that is definitely, they don't have much choice. I mean, you live in California, you live in different places like that. I mean, most places are very high price, but I bet that's about to change. I mean, if the further we go into this, and the more people end up being out of work long term, the bottom is gonna fall out. And these agencies coming out calling for people to cancel rent, and this movement and stuff like that is putrid. They need to stamp this out. This is bad news for everybody. You don't even want to find yourself in this situation, because they will deal with this. As a matter of fact, I believe that the landlords will get relief from this. And if you are one of those people that have put yourself in that situation, you stand to maybe be evicted immediately. Especially in this exact climate with what's going on. I mean, landlords do have the right to be rid of you if you're not paying. I mean, they have to liquidate their assets and different things like that. If you like your house or where you're at, I think that's even more motivation to negotiate. And even if you do have the rent, I'm definitely saying negotiate your ass off. I don't having a vacancy and the threat, if you have money, the threat of moving is also very powerful too, because I'm sure that there's other landlords that would love to have your business at this point. So I think that's a two-edged sword that you need to consider in paying rent. But nonetheless, I think that this is a very interesting time. The Airbnb situation is another. I like the Airbnb situation because one is you're not tied on. I mean, there is some downsides. I mean, I run out of money, I'm fucked, right? But $186 I should be able to borrow in most cases and save myself. I mean, that part's powerful. I think it's something to look at. I mean, Mexico really has offered me a little bit of a, maybe this is gonna bite me in the ass, especially if I get sick and stuck over here in Mexico. Maybe I just end up dying. But I think it's worth the risk. It's been pretty good so far. I'm definitely looking at, going back to the United States or staying. It's something on my mind here, but I'm trying to wait it out here a little bit and kind of take the see what happens approach. I do hope you're doing well, staying healthy, I guess, right? But nonetheless, I think most of this will pass. Be smart. Make good choices. Actually use this time to really evaluate your situation. I think a lot of people live beyond their means, and I think that's what's maybe hurting most people right this minute. If you're not putting money away and paying yourself, which don't take my advice. I don't have any money put away to save myself in this exact situation. I am just trying to do my best to navigate this pandemic like you are, and try to save myself and try to give myself, you know, a nice timeline that that'll give me the best chance of surviving this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe. It helps me out. You know, also my donation links are at the bottom if you want to buy me a taco or, you know, whatever, or ask me a question. Please do. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching.